Hello everybody, it is I, your favorite VTuber Android Arrowhead, and welcome back to more Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations Phoenix Wright edition, which is the only edition because it's Phoenix Wright. Anyway, so, as from last time, basically, this lady who's creepy and working for the enemy was lying to us about something. She is probably the killer, but we'll find out eventually anyway. Alright, I need to use this on her. We need the psych locker, see if she's got all the proper bits and bobs. Standard stuff. Head bandage. You said that bandage around your head was from an operation? You also said you suffered a fatal injury to the head, correct? Not answering, and that makes me kinda suspicious. Yes, the operation was very difficult, apparently. Is that why they didn't shave your head? Or is that because they didn't shave your head? Now, by fatal injury, do you mean you were hurt very badly somehow? You mean you were hurt very badly somehow, right? Did the injury in question have something to do with this? Okay, no... Fuck. Donuts. Huh? I baked them myself. Homemade donuts have one. What's inside? Damn, and... I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Thanks, but no thanks. God damn it, alright. Thought it might have been like her blood on the apron or whatever. Well, let us homemade donuts. Wow, that is roughly 2% of people who played this game have gotten that. A car repair bill for $15,000. There we go, okay. I have here a car repair bill. From this, it seems pretty obvious that this car was involved in an accident. Let me see that. This bill is made out to the Cadaverinis. Yes, it is. I don't think I ever introduced myself. Tell me, what do the Cadaverinis have to do with me? Something tells me she's not about to say hi and introduce herself. Alright then. Your relationship with the Cadaverinis is very strong. And this is why. Do I know why? I need to figure out that she is Cadaverini. I do not know what I have to do to prove that. Uh-oh. Cadaverini. Do I have anything that would imply that... I don't think I do. I really don't think I do. Hold on. Do I have anything that shows some kind of connection? Some kind of connection at all? Huh. You know what? I'll take the L on this one. I'll come back later. Okay. Does he know who the Cadaverinis are? Ka. Okay, well anyway, Wait, do I need to show it to her? Hold on, let's try this. Okay, never mind. That was a terrible idea, and I'm stupid for thinking it. Alright. I need to show, somehow... Hold on. Does he recognize who she is? What does he think of her? Maggie's probably crying all alone right now, huh?
Yeah, thanks to you.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry! Maya, don't torch poor Gumshoe's feelings like they're cups made of cheap creme brulee. Huh? Cups of cheap... Okay, alright.
You're really crazy about Maggie, aren't you?
No! I'm just, I'm not, it's not that I, You don't have to hide it, Gumshoe. It's pretty obvious.
Yeah, you're way too plain looking for Maggie, right?
I'd arrest you right now if you weren't so right. Huh. Let's see. God damn it. I can't help you out if I don't have any info. Yeah, I suppose. Alright, Is anyone in the kitchen that could help? Nope. Wait. What's in the book?
Now this is one large mirror. Now this is pod race.
Nope.
I bet this is where he makes himself look pretty.
There's a book on the dresser. Clarice Armstrong's Bedtime Literature.
Not exactly Pulitzer Prize material, is it?
Looks like a collection of... it looks like a collection of poems he's written.
Poems? Cool! Read one out. And say it in your best French accent. With intensity, okay?
Okay, here's one. It's called Printemps. The two of them, like actors from a film. The coffee still undrunk. Sweet nothing's over so too soon on that sad Sunday morning. The foolish cocktail so delicious. Take the last sip of your tea and I know what I will do. I must lie to you. I must.
Huh? That's it?
Yep, that's a poem for you. I love how Maya went like, oh, poems, cool. Oh boy. Alright, Detention center. God damn it. Maggie, where the fuck are you? Okay, so currently... need to find some kind of evidence that links her to the Cadaverinis. I think. Très bien. Let's see. Hey, you putting this up for sale, pal? No! Why? Would you... Why? Would you want to bust it up scooter like this anyway?
Yeah, plus the seat's all covered in pigeon poop.
Who cares? If it runs, that's all that matters to me. My phony was riding this bike. Maybe if I head back to the park, it'll be there again. You're shitting me. That's what it took? Nope. Well, actually, it is there. It is, in fact, right there. Already looked in the sandcastle. Let's see. Can I present this to him? One way or another, I'll find the right piece of dialogue. Okay. Let's see then. Just jam into the music. Okay, let's go back to Gumshoe, because he might actually have some information. Okay, so I can't show him that. Oh yeah, then he gave me this bottle.
What's in it?
I don't know. The label says juniper. But I'll tell you what, this stuff works like a charm. I slept like a rock last night.
Oh, really? That's nice.
You know, in all my years, I'd never seen a witness who was that confused before.
Yeah, he looked pretty confused by his testimony.
Nothing against old guys, I like him and all, but... he sounded like he was pretty sure about what he saw.
Yeah, that's the impression I got too.
E3. But then, why doesn't even a single part of his testimony corroborate any of the facts? Let's see, it's interesting that he has two whole lines for things that, like, are, like, technically none of... like, if he doesn't know about it, he has two different lines for saying he doesn't know. It's $500,000, pal! That's, $500,000 bills! What was the in there for? Is there really that much money tied up in this case? I can't give you an answer on that, pal. Not without this case's file in front of me. But I'll tell you this. Ed Armstrong guy would have done anything for cash. He was desperate, you know? No, I don't. But I think I sort of get the picture. It's the apron Maggie was wearing. Yeah, it still smells like her, too.
Does this mean Maggie smells like ketchup?
Right, we already tried this. You know, let's go back to what's her fuck and start asking her some questions. Violetta. About this. Nope, no coffee. Alright. Alright. Can I ask you about the tiger? I mean, Mr. Tigre?
Cookie? Sure. How do you like my cookies? I baked them myself. Go ahead, Nick. The honor's all yours.
No, ladies first, Maya. No matter how I look at this, I just don't get it. What are the tiger and this scary girl doing working together?
We are lovers.
Not exactly coming across in your tone of voice.
And I own Don Tigre in my life.
He's the one who said... Okay, I think I already went over this last time. I vaguely remember that. Don Tigre... Okay, so we know he saved her life. Wait, let's try, one of these has to work. Cadaverinis. How do I link her to them? This will be basically what happens for the next 15 minutes that I just... you know, try to get her to talk about stuff, then she doesn't. Oh. Okay. How do I link her to the Cadaverinis? I have examined basically everything. Sure, the punching bag, why not?
What's this?
It's a punching bag.
What? No way! Wouldn't catch me walking around with a bag like that.
What do you mean, walking around?
The design's gross to start with, and it's way too heavy to be practical. And why is it called a punching bag? Don't people know messenger bags are in? I knew it. I was right before, back at Tribulations. Paris fashion is more my thing.
I really hope she's pulling my chain on this one. Okay, so now we actually have looked at everything. I don't think there's a single other thing in here we can examine. So... How do I prove it? Wheel guard is smashed up, owner is tender lender. If only fucking Jean was here so I could ask him the thing about like, oh, well, what's her name? Do you know the girl's name? Guess that doesn't work. Actually, let me go ask Gumshoe about that. Nope. God damn it, Gumshoe! That thing real, pal? Why does everyone keep asking me that? Wonder what this phone of yours is like. He had Maggie found guilty of murder. Doesn't that tell you? It tells me the guy's cruising for a bruising.
You're really caring, aren't you, Detective Gumshoe? About Maggie, I mean.
Huh. Paid by Tigre to the Cadaverini family. How do I link her to the Cadaverinis? Cadaverini. I have 2 people I can talk to other than her. I think I already asked him about her. I think Grumbles for one quick look doesn't sound like a good deal to me. Okay, so in other words, I need to do something to make him less pissed off. Somehow. Wait, we already looked at that, damn it! Already got the bike, we already got that. Sure, why not the plants and the fruit and all that?
This place is so fruity.
It's not a bad thing. Besides, I love apples. They're among my favorites.
And that apple slide is perfect for you.
And what is so perfect about it?
Oh, come on, don't be a stick in the mud. Slide down it a few times. Go on. Woo!
No way! I get covered in sand if I slid down that slide. Anyone can see that.
Yeah, you're right. Otherwise, I'd give it a try too.
Yep, that's about...
You can get this orange reminds me.
Of what?
That you're supposed to eat a lot of them to ward off colds in the winter.
Are you?
You can't have fun during the holidays if you're sick in bed, you know.
Unless you're playing video games. Speaking of fun, if we get Maggie acquitted, maybe we can all get together sometime.
Okay, but what do we play with someone who's never even won a game of tic-tac-toe?
Well, how about we change the rules a bit then? We could play Old Maid and, we could say the person who's left with the Old Maid at the end is the winner.
How's that? Not bad. Not bad at all. We could even rename the game to Fair Maiden.
Okay, so this guy's a dead end. She's kind of a dead end. Already showed her El Tigre. Don Tigre, that's it. Okay, she's very unresponsive. Can't tell you anything except about Don Tigre. Okay, bullshit. This relates to Don Tigre. Alright, looks like we got no choice but to do this. And we're back here. Alright. The injury in question has something to do with this. You know, just by way of example, sure. Fuck. It's kind of funny how to get some of these achievements, you just have to fail. You know? Alright, so I know this is the right answer here. Relationship with the Cadaverinis is very strong, and this is why. What is why? Shit, I feel like I should go look at something else before I do this. Cadaverini. Cadaverini. Oh boy. Fuck. That'll come up later. This definitely isn't it. No, no. I can always rewind to save if I need to. I don't think I introduced myself. Fuck. Do I even have anything that actually links her to them? I don't think I do. But I also have no fucking clue what exactly it is that I'm looking for. Okay. Just gonna do this really quick. Okay. Already looked at all that. Everything here we've looked at. Everything. Except the punching bag, but we just reround time for that. Alright. I do not know what else there could possibly be for us to do. I don't think this guy's that responsive. I don't think he cares to talk. Wait. Just got a random thought. Okay, so we haven't asked him, or let's see. No. Let's see. I'm hoping some of these will open like a new dialogue option. I have no fucking clue. Any of these getting a reaction would be really, really good. I can literally only talk to him and the other guy. And the other guy's not gonna work. The fuck am I gonna do? One-way ticket to happiness, huh? Glenn Elk died because of this ticket. Well, yeah, but it's still a one-way ticket to happiness, pal. And Maggie was found guilty of murder because of it, too. Looks like anything about Maggie was an instant conversation stopper. Yeah, he's got a real soft spot for her, and it obviously hurts when you hit it. Yeah, stop pressing on his soft spot, Phoenix. Oh. Let's see, anything around here that I can examine? It's a rack full of fashion magazines, and they're all in French. Why don't you try wearing something a bit more chic sometime, Maya? Yeah, I'd look stunning in some of those Parisian frocks, huh? There's gotta be something around here somewhere. This table's set nicely. Just needs a customer. Hey, Nick, do you think old CD was talking about a vase like this today in court? It does look like it's ready to fall over any second. It's kind of fragile, too. I bet if Mr. Armstrong charged $10,000 for every vase a customer broke, he'd be able to pay off his loan really quickly. If you hit people with that kind of bill, Maya, they'll hit you back. Obviously, we can't see his table. Look, it's one of those magical boxes that spits out money. You know, you're the only person who would ever describe a cash register in that way. Alright, there's gotta be something in the kitchen. There has to be. We got the poems. Now I know I'm in a French restaurant. I've never heard of most of these seasonings. Hey, Nick, this container has oyster sauce? What's that? Isn't that used in Chinese food? And look at these knives. They look really sharp. I'd like to see how well one of those slices through a cheesecake. A cheesecake? You don't exactly need a sharp knife for one of those, Nick. And why would they call it cheesecake if they actually don't have cheese in it? That smells good. Something's bubbling away nicely in that pot. Must be the lobster and abalone fricassee with a balsamic vinaigrette. Isn't that what I ate yesterday for lunch? Yeah, I think it's been permanently burned into my brain now. It's an example of what truly awful food tastes like. Bet it'd taste really good if it was prepared well. Balsamy, even. Huh. Sure. What's this? Looks like a treasure chest or something. Wow! Look at all these little bottles! Oh, they're aromatherapy oils. He's got so many, they're overflowing onto the floor. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 98, 99, 100. They're all the same, too. Well. End of my guessing. What are these lace curtains for?
I don't know. They give a place a real homey feel, don't they? Lace curtains. You know, if I was cooking pot, I'd perfectly be...
If I was a cooking pot, okay.
If I was a cooking pot, I'd be perfectly happy to sit on a shelf under those.
How do you respond to something like that? Bro. Where am I going? What am I doing? Donc quoi? I have already looked around in here. Unless the blue and pink badgers are the key to this case, I've got it in here. Okay, so next guess. Somehow, I've got to get Kudo talking. Alright, I've got him talked before. Wait, hold on. What does he say when he rejects you? Let me get 1,000,000 of my grumbles off my chest. I'll take one quick look. That's for $500,000. Da-da-da. One of these must make him talk. It is impossible to be stuck in this game. Come on! Someone tell me who the Cadaverinis are! Okay. Clearly, not a lot is working here. Oh yeah, good old Jenny a hop. Okay, so yeah, we probably have all the evidence we'll ever need. Just a question as to what. The relationship with the Cadaverinis is very strong, and this is why. I can't just submit the same thing again, right? Like, that would be crazy. Relationship with them is very strong. Could also be that I'm barking up the wrong tree and that's actually not the right answer. Relationship with the Cadaverinis is very strong. Shit. One of these has to give me the right answer. I don't want to look it up. I've gotten out of tougher binds before. Also, Gumshoe's only age 32? Huh. God damn, why is this so hard? That's what she said. Alright, let's work our way through this, I guess. Oh. Okay. I've spent almost 40 minutes looking for one answer. Paid by Tiger to the Tigre to the Cadaverini family. Right. Your relationship with the Cadaverinis is very strong. Just... I mean, like... Just... Oh boy. I'm mentally fucked up from all this. Oh boy. I just need to somehow, like, I don't know. Man, I just... I don't know. Did I mess something up somewhere else? That's the question. Clearly, there's something I missed. Actually, wait, you know what? Let's try this again. Fatal injury, Cyclock. Okay. Good fucking god. Where am I going? What am I doing? Alright. I'm just gonna rapid fire things. People, names, places. We already got her. Let's try him. This guy was a real programming genius. They called him the walking computer at the place where he worked. You're shitting me. Please tell me this is... Is this actually what it is?
What happens when he crashes, though? Does he just stop moving all of a sudden?
He wasn't literally a computer, Maya. Anyway, there's nothing between Maggie and the victim. Yeah, that's what we found out yesterday, too.
Hey, Detective Gumshoe. Don't you have any information that's a bit more fun?
Fun? Oh, I know. So, have you paid a visit to where Mr. L worked yet? God damn it, that was it! Oh, fucking, alright. Might as well.
His workplace? Where's that?
A computer firm called Blue Screens Incorporated, or something like that.
That's like a real stable company.
Not from the name, it doesn't!
This could be fun, Nick. Let's go.
Computers aren't really my thing, Maya.
We'll be fine. I know all about that high-tech stuff.
I wonder about that. It's just around the corner from this joint. You should take a look. Wait, didn't we bring that up like a while ago that we were gonna go to there, and then it's like we just never did, and then it's like, oh my god, with Blue Screens Incorporated. I could have sworn that was brought up at some point. We got a big meeting starting in a bit.
About Maggie's case, you mean?
No, that's pretty much wrapped up now. There's another big case going down at the moment, so she's been pushed aside.
Okay, well, see you later then.
Bye. Why are you still here, dude? You better get going, detective, or you'll be late. Actually, I've kind of got a favor to ask. It's a big one. A favor? A favor? Yeah, it's for, Maggie, actually. I was kind of hoping, you'd give this to her for me.
What is it?
It's a lunchbox. I got up early so I could make it. I've been real worried about her. Looked like she'd lost a lot of weight.
Detective Gumshoe. How many Wheaties are in here? There's not a person on Earth who could down this much meat.
On contrary, Maya. I down meat like that in the regular... Think? Oh, I love Wheaties. I can't get enough of their tender juiciness. So, will you give it to her? Took me ages to make, so please say you will, pal. I can't exactly say no, can I? Gumshoe's lunchbox given to Maya to carry.
Maybe I'll eat it myself if I get hungry.
Don't forget, okay? I'm counting on you to give that to Maggie. You're shitting me. Presenting the victim to him was all that got it to work. It's finally gone. Here we go. What the hell is this place? That guy on the left looks like a turtle trying to come out of its shell or something. Blue Screens Incorporated.
Wow! This place is so high-tech! You can almost smell the electricity in the air.
It is a computer firm, Maya. They can't work without electricity, you know?
Who are you?
Ah!
Oh, hello. I'm sorry. Access is restricted to authorized personnel only. This is a computer programming laboratory. There are far too many trade secrets here that could be leaked.
So she's looking pretty fine, you know, I gotta say, well, what's she doing later? Android to android, you know?
Wow, what secrets? Everything you see here is classified. No information can leave this building. Understood.
Who is this woman? She's like a robot from some kind of whacked educational show.
My name is Lisa Basil.
Another name that's like backwards, it's a palindrome? Okay, yeah.
I'm the company director.
Director? She's human? She seems more like a ghost in a shell. That's pretty funny. That thing over her eye. Isn't that the same device as Glenn Elk's?
It's a DMH, right?
Nice try, but it's the other way around, Maya. It's an HMD. A weapon of mass destruction.
All of my programmers here at Blue Screens Inc. are supplied with HMDs. Then do you write programs too? No, I just enjoy wearing this.
It does look pretty cool.
They are pretty cool, yeah, see, Maya gets it. I wouldn't mind one.
So, what exactly is this firm's business?
I will try to simplify it so that you can understand.
Also, just God. It took us 40 minutes to get here. Bullshit.
I'll try to simplify it so that you can understand. We analyze the data management systems required by certain branches of the industry, and then deliver optimum operating systems and source-level components to them. Huh? You lost me in the corner of analyze and management.
It doesn't matter, they analyze stuff. You got that much, right?
The software we produce is distributed on CDs. CDs? CDs nuts. Yes, compact disc. Digital optical storage media.
Of course, CDs are used for software as well as music. It is the early 2000s.
You can use your cellular device in order to call someone. It is a small firm, but all of my employees are first-class programmers. Let's ask one of them what they are doing. Excuse me, what are you working on right now?
I'm researching the impact of time slicing on logical access to shared global variables. Obviously, the program structure still influences response time and performance, so the code independence of global variables and the memory overhead is vitally important to the success of the execution.
Well, you get the idea. This is the sort of thing we are involved in. Did you good people follow all of that? Yeah...
Your blank smile just said otherwise, Maya. You know about what happened, right, Miss Basil?
You mean about Glenn being poisoned? Yes, I know. It's terrible. Can you tell us anything that might be helpful? I don't think so. A police officer was here earlier, too. But I couldn't tell him anything earlier because... the waitress who committed the crime had nothing to do with Blue Screens Inc.
Oh. How of Mr. Elg's desk? Have you cleared that out already?
No, not yet. It's this one right in front of you. If there's anything that might be useful to you, you are welcome to take it.
I guess there might be a clue here somewhere.
Whoa! Look at this desk, Nick! What a mess!
Looks pretty average to me.
But you can't get any work done with everything all over the place like this.
Oh, you think? Real whiz kids can work under any condition, you know. Just trying to hint that I should tidy my desk more. I'll clean up my desk when Maya stops asking silly questions. No hurry then.
Hey, this calendar...
What about it? If this is another hint about tidying, you can forget it. If this is another hint about tidying, you can forget it.
Someone's marked December 3rd in red pen.
December 3rd? That's the day Mr. Elg was murdered! Is there anything else?
Yeah, it says, meet with the tiger.
The tiger? Glenn's calendar added to the court record. Nothing about all the weird bags he has under his desk?
Wow, look at this mess.
Looks like they're all betting tickets.
What kind of betting tickets?
They're betting on which horse will win a given race. They're horse racing tickets.
Oh wow, his drawers are stuffed full of these.
Looks like they're all losing tickets, though.
This many tickets would get you, what, $1 down at the recycling center? But I didn't know you were so hard up that you try to profit from the dead, Nick.
I'm just taking them as evidence, Maya. Oh, I can't even look at the books. Huh. Well, I guess that does it for this place. Alright, oh, fucking finally. Alright. January 7th Detention Center visited. Hey, Mr. Wright! Hello, Maggie. So they finished questioning you?
Wasn't it just unbelievable in court today, sir? I'm going to stay up all night and blog about everything that happened.
From the county jail?
Weren't you scared? It was pretty touch and go in there.
Yeah, but you totally nailed that old man. Well, he was all over the place with his testimony. He's not the only one.
Huh? What do you mean? Everyone else's testimonies don't match up either.
Not with what I remember of the incident anyway. Is it possible she's the one misremembering things? Oh, yeah, I've got something you're going to love.
Really? What is it?
A lunchbox, just for you. Here.
Wow, a lunchbox. Wheaties, too. I can't believe it. Oh, thank you, sir. Did you make this just for me, Mr. Wright?
And the guard's just like, I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that. I don't think they're allowed to give prisoners, like, food and stuff.
Nah, he was Detective Gumshoe. Who else would make such a nice lunchbox for you? Detective Gumshoe. He's really worried about you. Look, he put a lot of effort into making this, too.
I can't accept it. Detention center rules. No gifts allowed, sir.
Hey, come on, Maggie. Don't be like that. The rules are the rules. They'll lock you up if you break them. You don't have a jail license, so...
Somehow, when an ex-cop turned waitress says that, it seems a whole lot scarier. And anyway,
I hate weenies. Oh. So you into... clams, then?
Maya, what are you talking about?
Really? It's all yours, Maya. You can enjoy it with Mr. Wright. But...
She's right. I've been letting it go to waste. Honestly, I probably could eat that many, little hot dogs. Just gobble them up one after the other. Mouth open, teeth ready to chomp. Gumshoe's lunchbox eaten with Maya.
Well, how was it?
That hit the spot. I love weenies.
Oh, good. I'm glad I gave it to you then, sir.
Well, that's sad. Anyway,
I know I used to be on the police force, but I'm incarcerated now. I don't pick up much information here. All I can help you out with now is the menu at Tribulations. Hey, come on, Maggie. Don't let your spirits fall.
Does she know who Cadaverini is? Yeah, there it is.
Holy smokes! That's him! Huh? That's your phony, Mr. Wright. Just look at that ridiculous suntan.
For the record, I'm not sunburned like an over-dried tomato, so I don't know how... He told me he'd be on a business trip to Hawaii, and that's where he got the tan. I'm not hearing this. Oh, God.
Ah, that's the victim, isn't it?
That day was the first time you'd ever seen this man, right?
Yes, I'd never met or seen him before then. I just happened to be the waitress who served him his coffee, sir, that's all.
It seems he was a computer programmer.
Really? Well, I'm useless with computers. Completely hopeless. I don't know any computer programs.
Did she mean programmers? Okay, contradictions.
Maggie, you know you said that everyone else provided testimony that doesn't match up with what you remember? Yep. There are just so many things that don't seem to add up.
The biggest contradiction is the other guy I saw at the victim's table. He was the one who slipped something into the victim's coffee. I'm sure it was him. What was Edward Nigma doing in Paris?
Riddle me that one, Batman!
Hey Firewall, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. But didn't Mr. Kudo testify earlier today? Yeah, you missed the part where I was wandering around for almost an hour trying to figure out what to do. Until I just randomly pressed buttons until something worked. I've been doing just fine, Firewall. How you been doing? I'm the most gel. I'm Aero Gel. I'm... Objection! Yeah. Anyway, I need to start using the soundboard more. But didn't Mr. Kudo testify earlier today that it was the waitress who put some white powder in the coffee cup?
So you really think it was the disappearing man that did it?
Well, he's not the only thing that disappeared. The CD vanished as well. You know, the CD with the writing on it.
Oh yeah, the MC Screwdriver album, right?
It was MC Bomber Maya. That name was scrawled in the sports paper as well.
I never did find that CD at the crime scene, sir. Or the victim's medication. It's gone missing too. Ouch, my head. It's getting way too complicated for me.
Hold on, let's just present this to her just for the sake of argument. It is literally the thing you just talked about. What do you mean you don't got information on it, Maggie? What? You said that you passed out when the victim, Glen L, collapsed, right?
Yes, it's so embarrassing. I mean, I used to be a cop. When I came to, the restaurant was buzzing with police. Before I knew what was going on, they arrested me, sir.
So, between the time the victim collapsed and the time the police arrived on the scene, you have no idea what went on at Tribulations. When you eventually play something on the PC, you need to assign the WA's keys to various sounds. Oh yeah, that'll be funny. Just imagine that it's like, I have to like sprint away from a monster in a horror game or something like that, so I hold the W key, and it just says like, eggs, milk, sugar, and then I just have to turn around so it's like, ah. Control Shift Space as well, that would actually be really funny. I need to do that. Just assign random buttons to it so that way it's like I get surprised whenever something happens. That's a good idea. I'll try to do that. You have no idea what went on at Tribulations.
No, no idea at all.
Why? Is it important, Mr. Wright? The other witness, the old man from the park, was pretty much chased out of the picture.
Chased out of the picture? What do you mean? Old CD wasn't inside the restaurant because he was told to go call the police.
Exactly. And you, Maggie, were unconscious. That means Mr. Armstrong was alone in the restaurant for a brief period of time.
No. You don't think Mr. Armstrong set me up, do you?
When you consider the facts, it's hard to imagine that Mr. Armstrong isn't involved in this at all.
It's like the master biting the paw of the dog that it feeds.
Yeah.
Are you sure about this, Mr. Wright?
Something like, a body has been it should have been me. Metal Gear. Oh shit, here we go.
I don't like your plan. It's
Imagine that been on loop for 90 minutes. That would be hellish, but in like a fun way. I'll definitely do that.
Are you sure about this, Mr. Wright?
Well, the old man said as much when we spoke with him earlier.
I don't know. The things that man says don't add up for some reason, sir.
Maggie looks like she's trying to figure something out.
Maybe we should ask Maggie exactly what she knows about old CD.
Oh.
I feel much better after the trial this morning. I've been a bit of courtroom proceedings for addict for years now. Feels like forever since I saw a witness as slippery as that old man. He's not really that bad of an old man, though. Still, I feel a bit uneasy. Huh? I thought you just said you felt much better.
Maggie, if there's something on your mind, you gotta tell us. Especially if it has anything to do with Mr. Kudo or his testimony. Oh god. Here, when is the next Drawing Gardic Phone stream? Okay, Gardic Phone I'll probably do at some point in the next week or two. I just kind of want to, like, I don't know, give myself some time to mentally prepare for how fast I'll have to private it next time. But, yeah, I don't know. I'll give it a shot. It's weird how normally those streams go just fine, but the last two we've gotten, like, a lot of really weird people showing up, you know? Normally they're fine. I don't have to do anything. It's just that we have, for whatever reason, recently have attracted some unsavory, racist people, you know? It's weird.
Roger, I'll spill it and see what you make of it.
Okay, so tell me about him. Yeah. Is there anything about Mr. Kudo's Is there anything about Mr. Kudo's testimony that stood out as odd to you? Actually, yes. The fact that he wasn't even testifying to begin with doesn't quite... What? Well, when I took the coffee over to the victim's table... That's what we call in the industry suffering from success. Yeah, you know, it's... You do well enough as a VTuber, eventually you attract racist people. That's just kind of the way things go. It's true there was another customer in the restaurant. Well, yeah, we know that already. It was Victor Kudo. But I can't really say it was an old man. Eh? Okay, then how about calling him a really old middle-aged man? No, age isn't the issue. See, age is just a number, guys. That's just the way it is. The other customer was a woman. A woman? Are you sure? Are you sure, Maggie? Well, I'm not 100% sure, but I think so. So, what did this woman look like? She was sort of creepy, and she had kind of a cackling laugh. Creepy? Cackling? Why do I get the feeling I've come across a woman like that recently? God damn it! Your characters fit strangely well in the South Park art style. You know, like one of the South Park crew would make fun of. Yeah, it kind of does. I noticed that while drawing it that it was, like, easier than I thought it would be, but, I don't know, maybe it's just because the South Park style is itself just kind of adaptable and pretty easy to do, you know? But yeah, I think that's kind of funny how it worked out like that. Your father was a woman? What was his name? Naughtius Maximus. Oh hey, January 7th, Police Station of Criminal Affairs Department. The main server just went up in smoke! Why the heck's the press conference set up yet? The superintendent's here already! Yeah, and there's a problem with the internet too. I already told you to stop using your computer, Chief. I'm watching videos online. I'm catching up on my Asian soap operas. What part of Asia? It's gonna have to wait, Chief. I'm throwing the switch. No! Just when some young guy was... Some young guy? Oh, I fucking love this series. Alright. Just when some young guy was about to confess to his son's hot-to-trot girlfriend. Oh my god, some young guy. Wow, this place is really buzzing. Something must be going down. Something really big. Huh? What are you doing here, pal? Detective Gumshoe. You can't be here right now. You'll be roped into the briefing if you stay. Huh? We got big problems here today. Why? What's going on? It's a virus! A virus! A virus? There's a virus ripping through the precinct's computer system. But I really need to ask you some questions. It's Indian soap operas with the worst editing imaginable. Just like 8 different cuts, like back and forth on these people's faces, but like imagine that scene from Kill Bill in the beginning where it's like, it just flashes back and forth between them where it's like, at the beginning of Kill Bill, but it's like that but for 5 minutes straight. Like some of those shows that look like they were edited by toddlers. Oh yeah, like the one with like 80 different like transition effects in one scene. Like the glass shattering thing and all that. I remember that, yeah. That was funny. Okay, I'm only gonna say this once, so listen up. Yes. No matter how poor you get, never borrow money from a place like this, you hear? Okay. You got money trouble. Just go on a diet of instant noodles and hang in there. That's my diet now. Oh, I'm gonna die. We're not thinking about borrowing money, Detective. We want information. Oh, is that all? Well, let's see. Tend to lend is considered to be even fishier than the average illegal loan shark. And it seems like it ran into trouble just recently. Those guys have been pretty heavy-handed calling in all their debts. Some young guy meets something wrong, we too low, holy fucking hope to fly! Didn't someone get fired over that? Like the whole thing where the guy put all those fake names in the plane crash thing? It's funny as hell, but, you know... Captain We Too Low. Those guys have been pretty heavy-handed, calling in all their debts.
Really?
Don't go poking your nose around their business, pal. You'll really regret it if you upset that lady. Alright, I get the picture. Hey, wait a minute. What did he just say? That lady? That lady.
Who's this lady he's talking about, Nick?
Better find out what the story is with this lady. That's the girl who works over at Tenderlenda. You want to stay away from her, okay? I mean it.
She does look kinda unforgiving, doesn't she?
Peter Ennis or penis. Is that like a distant relative of Dick Gumshoe? That should be the least of your worries, pal. What's that supposed to mean? What could be worse? Her name's Viola Cadaverini. There it is! Okay. She's the only granddaughter of Bruto Cadaverini.
Bruto Cadaverini? Do you know who that is, Nick?
Never heard of him. The airplane crash meme was a blast from the past, let me tell you. Yeah, I fucking loved that one. That was like... Wasn't that like 6 years ago or something? Bruno Cadaverini's the boss of the Cadaverini family. The Cadaverinis? That's one scary sounding name. And we can't touch them. They're way too powerful for the police. They know how to use Nen. But you're thinking of taking them on, aren't you? Peter Enos is like the French ancestor of Gumshoe. Peter Enos. Penis, as they say. No, I don't remember ever saying I was going to. Better get some more info out of Gumshoe about this family. The Cadaverinis. I'm not sure if I really want to get involved in this, but who are the Cadaverinis? Who are they? A scary bunch of people, that's who. You're a cop and you're scared? What's this about? What's that about? Trust me, it doesn't matter if you're a kid or a cop. These guys are scary. They got some serious clout in the criminal underworld. We can't touch them. They've got too much moolah. Moolah, as in... milk? No, money. They pretty much control all the cash in the city's black market. The black market, huh? And that includes Tenderlender, I take it? Sure. No one else stands up to Bruno Cadaverini. And I mean no one. Interesting.
So Viola's the granddaughter of some mafia boss, then?
Yeah, and everyone knows how much Bruno loves his little girl. She means everything to him.
So, how did she end up working at Tenderlender?
I don't know, pal. But I heard she and the boss at Tenderlender are pretty tight.
Tight?
That's what it said in a file I read related to Maggie's case. Sounds like a pretty important clue. Just for posterity, why not?
So what exactly is a computer virus, Detective Gumshoe?
I don't know.
What?
Look, I just go with the flow, alright, pal? Here I thought detectives were supposed to be somewhat knowledgeable. What's with that face, pal? Think you know what a virus is?
Well, Nick, do you?
A computer virus? Sure. I mean, only in simple terms, of course.
Really? Wow, you know everything, Professor Nick.
Yeah, I'm gonna call you Dr. Wright from now on.
Hey, that sounds pretty cool. Don't you agree, Dr. Wright?
Why do I get the feeling they're making fun of me? Okay, fine. I'm no expert, but I can at least explain the basics to the two of you. Are we really doing this? Is this an actual dialogue tree? Alright. A virus is a program that gets inside a computer and causes damage. Damage? It makes the machine go boom and explode? No, the damage is... well, it's all internal.
So the inside goes boom, right?
Imagine all the case data you've got stored on your PCs here in the station. A virus could wipe all that out, wipe out all that. That's the kind of damage I'm talking about.
Whoa, that's scary.
Yeah, and what's even more scary is that the viruses are infectious.
Infectious?
Most computers are connected together on a network, right? A virus can move from one machine to the other to another over the network. Dr. Wright holds about as much credibility as Dr. Medicine. I don't know, man. Dr. Medicine sounds like he knows what he's talking about. Sounds like it runs in the family. The virus just keeps spreading faster and faster. Just like a real virus, huh?
But Nick, why would anyone want to make a program like that?
Yeah, it takes ages to type in all that data. Why would you want to destroy it, pal?
No, people don't infect their own machines. They send the virus to someone else's. What? That's horrible.
Oh, I get it. It's like you sneezing on Mr. Godot so he catches the cold.
Right, then he wouldn't be able to turn up in court because he'd be too sick.
Imagine explaining to Gumshoe what zip bombs are.
Okay, so you use WinRAR, right?
What's WinRAR?
It's this file program you use for free, but technically you're supposed to pay for it.
So you're stealing it? That's a crime, pal!
You really shouldn't do stuff like that, Nick. It's wrong.
Who? What? Where? When and why did the conversation jump to talking about me? Anyway, that's what a computer virus is. A bad program that causes damage. And all the different viruses have names, right? I kind of feel like I've heard the name of the virus we caught somewhere before. The name of the virus, huh? The name of the virus, huh? I feel like I've heard of it before, too. Anyway, let's see if I can, I can now do the thing at... Wait. Hold on. Nope, wrong place. Let's go back to, whatchamacallit. Maybe they know about computer viruses. Never mind, I don't have anything to present them with. Oh no, I have nothing. Okay, never mind. Plan failed. Remember, this game came out in 2004. I believe I don't know how widespread computer jargon was back in the day. Yeah, that's back when computers had, like... That's back when, like, a PC monitor would have, like, a whole ass to it. Remember back when computers and, like, TVs were, like, cubes, basically? As opposed to just flat screens? I remember back when flat screens were rare, and I got my first flat screen, and it was like, whoa, this is the future! My family didn't have a decent computer till, like, 2012. Oh, yeah, same. And it's like, I realize it's kind of weird saying that, like, oh, I live in America, but, like, I didn't have a computer for myself, I think, until, like, I want to say, like, 6 years ago? It used to be this one giant PC that we all shared that could barely run, like, anything, honestly. Had, like, maybe something megabytes of RAM? I don't know. Alright, yeah, back to Viola. I got you dead to rights this time, Viola! Da-da-da-da. I know you got crashed into by a car. There we go, car repair bill. There we go. I know exactly who you are, Viola Cadaverini. You sustained that injury in a traffic accident, didn't you? Oof.
It happened about 4 months ago. I was driving in one of our family's cars when someone pulled out in front of me. It was a motorbike or something like that. I don't remember it that much. Anyway, I swerved to try and avoid it, but...
Me and my sister used to run San Andreas on our brick of a computer back in the day that we have to turn on using a matchstick since the button was busted. See, stuff like that is like, I kind of like that sort of aesthetic of the whole like jerry-rigged computer. I had one back in the day where it's like, it was missing a few keys on the keyboard. So I just had like, what was it? I had those little like, you know those thumb popper things where it's like a little like sphere, like a semicircle kinda? Or actually like half of a sphere. And you press it in and then it just kind of pops outward. I had one of those in some of the key spots because the key just wouldn't work properly, so I just like pressed it in and it would like pop back out sometimes. It was kind of funny. I kind of like the whole jerry-rig aesthetic in a way.
I took a blow to the head. A bad one.
Yeah, I can imagine. So what happened to the person on the bike? I'm guessing they didn't get away with injuring the Viola Cadaverini, right?
I don't know what happened to them. They ran away, or so I heard.
Ran away? Ran away?
They stayed, I'd
The game ran at like 2 FPS, but man played the hell out of it. Yeah, that's classic stuff. It's kind of funny how much stuff back in the day we were completely fine with, because, it just, like, we had nothing better, so it was like, oh man, you know, we have this game that has, like, maybe 8 frames total, but we're gonna play it, and we're gonna play it a lot, because it's all we got. It was this man, wasn't it? He was the cause of your accident.
It wasn't Don Tigre. I refuse to believe it. We collided, the motorbike in my car.
Our C key didn't work, so we said use the K key. That's pretty good. Yeah, I imagine stuff like that has gotten easier in the age of button remapping. You know? But, like, it's still kind of funny to, like, see stuff like that.
But Don Tigre isn't injured at all, is he?
It was the tiger who caused Viola to crash. I can feel it. Plus, one of her locks just broke. So she must suspect it was him, too. Sorry, Miss Cadaverini. But I have proof that the tiger was involved in a traffic accident on his bike. There we are. It's not exactly a motorbike, but Mr. Tigre rides around in the scooter, doesn't he? And you'll notice that the front wheel guard is badly damaged. Miss Cadaverini, you know the truth, don't you? This repair bill was paid by Furio Tigre. The Cadaverinis have been known for ages who caused the accident, haven't they?
It's possible, perhaps. Somewhere inside me, I know that may be true.
Knew it.
But Don Tigre still saved my life. The operation was very complicated. It was very, very expensive.
How much are we talking?
Very, very, very expensive.
She seems kind of hesitant about giving me an actual figure. I should back off. Well, anyway, it was the tiger who paid for it, right?
After I recovered, Don Tigre told me. He said he paid for the operation because he cared about me. I believe him.
Really? But do you honestly believe that to be true? Do you want to know what I think? I think the reason he paid for the operation wasn't because of you, but because someone else. There it is! Perhaps I shouldn't be saying this, but your grandfather, Bruto Cadaverini, controls a lot of dubious cash, right? I saw this meme. New computers. My NVMe DDR5 PC doesn't boot up in 0.00055 seconds versus old computers. Can you open my emails? I can wait a minute. Yeah, I used to tolerate so much stuff, and people would always tell me with my old computer that it was like, dude, your computer sucks ass. It doesn't work at all. And I'm just like, yeah, but I get my emails in like 30 seconds. I like to give it time to boot up, you know? And then now with like a new computer I got, it was like, bro, this is fucking light speed. Holy shit, it takes like 10 seconds at most. And then in like the future, it's gonna be like, dude, if the emails don't beam directly into my brain immediately at light speed, I'm fucking out. You know? And you're his beloved pride and joy. Sure, I don't know exactly how much the operation costs, but if you weren't the granddaughter of Mr. Cadaverini, you think Mr. Tigre would have paid the money?
$1 million.
Oh, there it is, boys. There it is.
4 months ago, I was in a traffic accident. That's why I needed the operation. When I woke up, they told me it was nothing serious. A simple procedure. Oh, really? Well, I guess if she recovered in 4 months, it couldn't have been too big. They said the operation cost $1 million. $1 million bucks? My grandfather ordered Don Tigre to pay $1 million in compensation. Compensation, huh?
It's underworld lingo for paying money to settle a score. Basically, pay or get into some serious trouble. God, you remember playing Fashion and take forever to like, get a game to load? I once took a 2-hour break to go outside and the computer let the game load, and then returned and said it was 97% done. Yeah, that had happened sometimes, and then it's like, did you ever do anything on Miniclip? Or Nitrome? That's where I grew up. Miniclip and Nitrome. They had a bunch of great games, you know, just like little flash games that I don't think work for the most part anymore. I don't know, I miss them. But $1 million bucks? This has to be related to our poisoning case somehow.
I wanted to believe him. I wanted to trust what Don Tigre said. He said it had nothing to do with my grandfather being Bruto Cadaverini. I wanted to believe he helped me because he cared about me, not about my grandfather.
Oh, there's a little tear animation.
But I knew that wasn't really true. Wow, I'm so sorry. What he did to get the money was... It was evil. He said it was all for me, so I helped him.
You helped him? In what way?
Here, take these.
What are these? Medical papers?
I'm Bruto Cadaverini's granddaughter. He had to pay compensation. He was made an offer. He simply couldn't refuse.
And she faded away into nothingness. A $1 million bill for cranial surgery. Payment was due last year.
Wow, I feel so bad for Viola.
It's inexcusable.
Huh?
There are two things that I consider inexcusable. Edgeworth and poisoning and betrayal. I never knew Phoenix to be particularly against both of those things, but honestly because I've actually used on a regular basis computers that needed minutes to load pages, I've developed this patience with technology. Yeah, me too for the most part, except for when it's like I have no idea what the solution might be. Like sometimes when OBS is giving me trouble, I'm just like, bro, I do not know how to fix this thing. I've got a gun in the lockbox in case I need to shoot it. I'd smash. Wait, how old is she? Okay, yeah, you're good. She's 25. You're good. Yeah. Poisoning and betrayal. Only a coward would hurt people using either of these tactics.
Is everything alright, Nick?
We should get going. Right after we finish our espresso.
Yeah.
I won't need to convince Viola of anything else, so I guess I can get rid of this. Repair bill thrown into the trash. She doesn't look 25, let me tell you. I mean, maybe the brain surgery set her back a bit. I don't know, maybe it made her look younger. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, actually, wait, should I? I'll get to the trial, and then I'll stop. Okay, Très bien. Nothing going on here. Anything happening at blue screens? No. We already talked about Victor. What now? Okay, no. Okay, let's try going back to, Gumshoe, talking to him. Okay, so yeah, basically he can't help with anything. I wouldn't go flashing that photo around if I were you, pal. Now imagining the moment OBS asks you to wait a few minutes, you're preparing yourself to bust a cap. I just like, I cocked the gun, I'm like, shh, let's go, give me a reason, That guy rules the criminal underworld. Yeah, we already we went over that. Like a leaf, I'm just kinda on the edge at the moment. Yeah, lady's the boss of Blue Screens Inc., pal. Yeah, I figure she's clean. Ain't nothing to hide. She's got nothing to hide. Seems kind of like a doll to me. In a good way and a bad way. Give me the toilet is getting a movie. I wish I was kidding. I know, the fucking Michael Bay thing. God. You know, as an actor, I would love to be in that movie. I think it'd be very funny. Just imagine in a few years I can be like, I was in the Skibbity Toilet movie, and everyone else is like, what the fuck is Skibbity Toilet? Because they will have moved on by that point. I would love to be in that. You know, Michael Bay, hit me up. Have my voice be in Skibbity Toilet. I want to play one of the camera heads. Or the toilet heads, I don't know. Whichever one is the thing. Okay, you know, let's go back to, Computer Lady. Ask her about Glenn. Is that actually directed by Michael Bay? How low can you stoop, man? A paycheck's a paycheck. Honestly, I kind of respect the grind, but, like... Look, if he doesn't use, oh, I'll face myself at the end of the movie, I'm gonna be a little peeved, you know? A little pissed. That's just what he needs that, you know? Am I taking a look at this? Code word, Sentinel. Not Sesame, it must be her mother's maiden name, that's always how it is. And Glenelg, okay, so ask her about Glenelg, that's the clue. About Mr. Elg. He was a top programmer. I would even say he was a genius. But he did suffer from one or two bugs in his personality. Oh, like what? He was a little bitch. He was a bit of a loser. Perhaps that would be the best word to describe it. That's what got him into trouble. What's the matter? He was a top programmer. I would even say he was a genius. So he was really no trouble at all. A model employee. Hey, wait a minute. Just now he said something about him being trouble. Gotta find out what this trouble was exactly. You're talking like I actually know what Skibbity Toilet is all about. Bro, I barely even know what it's all about. I have one friend who's into it. And I have no fucking clue what they're talking about either. I just hear things and it's like, oh, the toilet heads do the thing with the skibbities. And it's like, bro, what the fuck does that even mean? About Mr. Elg. Was he in some kind of trouble? I'm sorry. Why would you think that? I thought you said something about it just now. You said he got himself into trouble because he was a bit of a loser. Aha! 3, huh? 3 Cyclops? You know what, ironically, I can't tell anymore. It was a joke at first, and then I'm starting to think it might not be. And if that friend is watching this, you know who you are, and you know why I'm questioning it. I guess Mr. Elg is like every other man with his own pile of secrets. Oh, is that a Castlevania reference? What is man? A miserable pile of secrets. Glenn's troubles. So, how about you tell me what kind of trouble Mr. Elg was in? I'm sorry, sir, but we don't deal with troubleshooting here. Perhaps you'd like to speak to someone in customer service. What's she talking about? Guess I'd better just take a shot and see where it gets me. Miss Basil, let me ask you something. Did Mr. Elg's troubles have something to do with this? What is that? bunch of horse racing tickets. All losing ones.
With that many tickets, you could get $1 at the recycling center. You good people are very, very bad. Cashing in on others' misfortunes is immoral.
But that's all I do.
Is that a whiff of hypocrisy I smell? But what is the relevance of these tickets?
The victim, Mr. Glenn Elg, he had a gambling habit, didn't he?
I don't think that's a logical conclusion based on the facts. Everyone likes to go to the races from time to time.
Yeah, but not everyone buys this many tickets.
Anyway, I don't believe that this proves anything on its own.
You're right. But I'm not through yet. Mr. Elg's gambling wasn't restricted to horse races, was it? Could be this, I think. There we go, okay. The lottery, horse racing, he bought a lot of tickets and lost a lot of times. It's gotta have hurt his wallet pretty bad, don't you think? That computer girl is sweating. Wonder if she sells that sweat. Maybe bad enough to be the cause of some pretty serious trouble, perhaps.
No. You are right, Glenn did have a gambling habit. You good people must not follow his example, do you understand?
Trust me, even if I wanted to, I don't exactly have the money to buy any.
But if you win, there's no problem, is there? And Glenn had a winning ticket, didn't he? For $500,000?
Yeah, but...
It's hard to imagine how he could have been in trouble then, isn't it?
It's true that Mr. Elg won $500,000 in the end. But that was his first stroke of good luck. He was in deep trouble before that.
Deep trouble? What do you mean?
Mr. Elg's real problem was with something or someone or something more terrifying and ferocious. There we are, alright. It just takes me a second to work up the courage to possibly lose health over this. Mr. Elg met with someone on the day he was killed. He even made a note in his calendar about the meeting. Meet with the tiger. Also, they didn't clean up his desk for 3 months? Just realizing that now.
What is the relevance of that? Are you trying to suggest Glenn was meeting him to discuss his debt?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
But I've never heard about this tiger before. Maybe he's not even human. Maybe he really is a tiger.
I'm no programmer, but does she really expect me to buy such messed up logic? In that case, I think it's time to introduce you to the tiger. Turns out MC Bomber's the scrap script for a Skibbity Toilet. Oh my god, it's just like a CD of him going like, alright, so there are people called the Camera Heads, and they fight the toilets. Furio Tigre, aka the Tiger, is the boss of a loan office called Tender Lender. This is who Mr. Elg met with on the day of his murder. And the only thing a loan shark would want to talk with him about would be his debt.
No, it might have been the news. It's true that Glenn had racked up quite a bit of debt from his gambling habit. About $100,000, I think.
$100,000? Ouch.
But I heard he won the lottery, so he should have been in the clear.
Shame Maggie couldn't get a bit of that good luck. I guess it's time to show her the tiger. Zip! And he's just wearing, he's got an actual tiger in his pants. He just, whips out, she's like, oh, I thought that was going to be your penis. No, Penis is my cousin. Call me Phoenix. Penis, right? Shame Maggie couldn't get a bit of that good luck. Okay, so the guy got lucky and won the lottery. But what if he hadn't won? What was his plan then?
Well, this isn't easy to say, but he said he would use his talents to repay the money.
His talents?
I suspect he was talking about programming.
What computer program is worth $100,000?
Perhaps you good people should leave so I can get back to my work.
I'm so close to cracking her. Program in question, was it by any chance this? Fuck! Very delicate matter without necessary data. Fuck! That was all I had. This is Tony the Tiger. Fuck, I don't think I have it. I need to go find out what the thingy is. Let's see, God damn it. Oh wait, what? Huh? Oh wait, that was actual stuff. That's the name of the virus, MC Bomber.
What?
Yeah, the virus that just infected every computer on the station, pal. It's MC Bomber. Could you give us any more details, please? There we go. We already knew about the MC Bomber virus from a while back. A group of criminals issued a series of demands to the head honchos of law enforcement. They threatened to release the virus if their demands weren't met.
Who are they?
I don't know. Some hotshots from the criminal underworld would be my guess. And now the virus has been released, huh? Yeah, it's in every computer and every public office in the city. Everyone's going nuts. They're hopping around like they're dancing at a carnival.
All this stuff with criminals and viruses? It almost feels like we're in a sci-fi movie.
Apparently, the programmer who made the virus was a real genius or something. The focus right now is on tracing the root of this virus in the black market.
You mean someone put this virus up for sale?
Yeah, and because this one's so powerful, they're estimating its price tag was in the millions of dollars, pal.
In the millions? A virus can't be worth that much. A virus can be worth that much?
MC Bomber updated the court record. Ah, I can't believe it! I almost forgot the most important thing. And that is? You know, the lunchbox. How did everything go? Lunchbox?
You remember the weenies?
I hate weenies. Oh, right, those weenies. So, how did my weenies taste when they went down in the hatch?
Huh? Well, it was delicious.
Yeah, that's what she said? Really?
Well, not exactly.
Don't worry about it, pal. I figured something would happen. So I came prepared.
Prepared? What do you mean?
I made a jumbo lunchbox.
Oh.
What is Bitcoin, pal? What is Bitcoin, pal? Gumshoe, don't invest. I found something in Wall Street Bets there, pal. They said I should invest in GameStop.
That was years ago, Gumshoe.
Sure is a heavy burden, in more ways than one. I can just imagine Maggie's little eyes sparkling with joy when you bring her that.
Weenies again, Nick? Tell me we don't have to eat all these too.
Gumshoe's lunchbox given to Maya. Again.
I really can't eat anymore.
Okay, back to, computer lady. Skip through all this. Just fast forward, just fast forward. Da 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 da. Just gotta fast forward. There we go. Well, this is it, isn't it? This is the virus that's infecting computers worldwide as we speak. MC Bomber. No. So it isn't? No, it is. Hey.
Glenn's head had more processing power than any computer, but it had been infected with a gambling virus. Glenn was in too deep.
You mean he was in debt?
Yes, $100,000 in debt. Not an easy amount to repay. So, he said he was taking on some extra work, something a bit risky.
Risky? How?
Maybe he was going to become a waitress at Tribulations? Where do you come up with these ideas?
So it's safe to say Mr. Elg was the creator of this virus, huh?
The MC Bomber virus? Yes. It was a work of genius. In a bad sort of way, of course, but still genius. Something like that would probably fetch several $1 million on the black market.
Inconceivable! Come, she was right for a change. He made the virus depressed or something. The DDLC virus. It makes your computer sad.
This date, December 3rd, that is marked on this calendar, that was his deadline for repaying his debts.
MC Bomber updated in the court record. I guess we won't be needing these horse racing tickets anymore. We could use them for something. Glenn Elg's losing horse race tickets thrown back on the floor.
Use the trash can, Nick.
Huh. I guess we just go back here and that might be it. Makes computer fall in love with you. Well, alright, let's not turn our backs on this virus just yet. You know, maybe it's got some applications I could use. January 7th, Très bien.
Hey, bonjour, I've been waiting for you to return. Mr. Armstrong?
Good timing. I was hoping to find you here. We'd like to ask you a few questions.
Well,
he hasn't got anything to say to you, fellas.
It's Zinny Hop.
Oh, you call it Zinny Hop?
Come out from under the table already, Maya.
Okay, hand it over. What? You just want to play games with me? I don't recommend that. The medical papers, now. Uh-oh, I think he wants Viola Cadaverini's papers back. You mean this? The $1 million medical papers? Miss Cadaverini trusted you. That's why she said that she helped you. There was a book I read some time ago. Can't remember the name. It was basically about this character who ends up falling in love with the reader, and the book ends up with the character begging you to not close the book. That's pretty fucked, but that's an interesting idea. That's kind of a cool. That's like pretty meta. That's like an Undertale sort of thing. I like that. That's why she said she helped you. Forget about it. That girl's dumber than an eggplant. You just want to know what's sad? I tell you what's sad, and it ain't only your face. You think she's got power because she's Budo's little girl. Oh, that's sad. This is like the hentai version of Phoenix. Yeah, Hinotori, correct. His hentai name. I can't let you have these papers. Tomorrow in court, I'm gonna expose what you did to get 1 million I'm gonna expose what you did to get the 1 million you used to pay this off. You's crazy or something? I don't care if you want to give it to me or not. There's 2 of us here. You got that? 2. Armstrong, use your strong arms. Oui. Mr. Armstrong? Forgive me, désolé. I cannot argue with him. Aw, man, Phoenix got smacked around by a couple of vagrants. That really hurt. Is that all you've got? Oh, we're taking those papers now. Armstrong, get that lighter. Wait. Don't take it too hard. Phoenix, right? That was so stupid. I shouldn't have let my guard down. Those medical papers were vital evidence. Hold it, pal. Hey, here we go. Detective Gumshoe? Detective? You think who's gonna stop me, copper? Beat it! Gwah! Whoa! Come on, Gumshoe. Keep it together. You guys, get out of here. Leave this guy to me. But, go, pal, and take this. You get hurt? Who's gonna look after Maggie, huh? Alright. Thanks, Gumshoe.
Wait, Nick, don't leave me behind. Sorry, my every man for himself.
I'll get even with that guy tomorrow. In court. Tender Lender is going down. Alright. Use your Popo powers, Gumshoe. Use your gun. That's probably made of wood at this point, but still. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's where I'll stop for today. I've been Arrowhead, your favorite VTuber Android. My next stream is probably on... at some point this week. As for when I can say... when, I can't really say. But you can see the schedule on my channel tomorrow. Have a lovely morning, day, or evening. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed. And goodbye for now.